They have been in Egypt for 430 years. And don't you think that that's going to have an impact on the way that they interpret things, on the way that they see things, on the way that they behave when certain situations come about? And what God is saying is that, look, I'm bringing you to a place of promise, but there is also a place called the wilderness that I have to take you to as well. Because the wilderness is going to be a place of growth. It's going to be a place of me dealing with some of the trauma that you suffered in Egypt. Because if I allow that trauma to carry in with you into the promised land, there's a chance that you just might mess it up. We see that even bigger thing that God had to deal with, bigger than Egypt, was the Egypt that was in the people. God struggled for years with the way that the children of Israel thought that even when they got to the promised land, a lot of Egypt was still in them. And I don't want to make it to the place of promise without God dealing with those issues and those things and even the trauma, amen, that I've been through. I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm not afraid to confess it. I have things from my past that I struggle with in 2022. It affects the way that I parent. It affects the way that I'm in a relationship with my wife. There are things that form me or things that I dealt with as a youth that still affect me today. And I realize that as a parent or as a father or as a husband. And it's important for us to realize those things as well. The children of Israel have trauma. They still have a slave mentality. They have a mindset that has been in bondage for 430 years. And it's impossible for God to bring them down to a place of promise without dealing with that trauma.